Hey, it's Chris over at Dixieland Farm, and I am doing a quick video. The one video I just did on DVC, the actual what it really breaks down to own DVC. One thing that got cut out of that video, and I wanted to make a separate video anyway on it, is the little secret to DVC that everyone should basically know, and that is that you can rent DVC points. Now, of course, you can get a DVC room from Disney. That's not a problem, but you can also rent DVC points from people like me, like people that own DVC. And this is really the best deal that you can get. And the reason is that you're not tied to a commitment. You can enjoy the DVC room, and you won't have to pay for parking if you're staying on DVC points. So that saves you 20 bucks, I guess, compared to a regular room. And it'll still be quite a bit discounted compared to actual Disney prices for the room. So again, using the same figures, now it cost me as a DVC owner at the time that I bought $150 something, right? And for you to get from Disney, let's say you got the 30% off, the best deal you could. I think the cheapest we found was $350 that you could possibly get. It's more in line with, $500 for the room, but somewhere in between there, right? $350 to $500 a night. Expensive but it is a deluxe accommodation, so do remember that. You can rent DVC points for $17 a point from owners, and there are brokers out there that'll do this for you, and it is an all sales final. Once you commit, you're committed. That's it. So you can get travel insurance and stuff like that. But again, it's a contract, so you won't have that flexibility if I want to cancel, the trip, something came up. But I can't do that either as a DVC owner, really. I mean, I can to a point, but not really. So that's why you can't also do it also, because that's the whole point of me renting out. I want the money, right? And that is some of the reasons that people rent out, is they want the money. I can take that money that I can get from renting and then apply it to a different type of vacation. Or maybe I'm having financially tough time. Or maybe I've got too many points. That's common. Families are big and then they get small and then they have an excess of points. Maybe they bought the contracts very cheaply at a certain time. That's possible too. There was a time when DVC points were cheap, and the price has only gone up. Even when I bought the contract via resale, the price per point's gone up 40%. I can make a profit selling my vacation share. But back to the numbers, right? So $17 a point. You rent, let's say we're comparing apples to apples, 100 points, that'd be $1,700. That breaks out to a typical, if we're using the same figures from my other video, $283 something a night. Now that of course is expensive, absolutely, but for a deluxe compared to what it would actually cost you, it is quite a bit cheaper. And again, these are deluxe resorts, and maybe you don't want to do this for the whole trip. Our UK friends, right? Owning a piece of Disney here is complicated because you're owning in a foreign country. The flights over are expensive. The length of trips that you stay. European people stay for 2-3 weeks. UKers commonly 2 to 3 weeks. That is going to get expensive. It does work out better for you to rent a villa for $150, $200 a night and have a pool, your own private pool. You've got your laundry, the whole thing. And of course you can get all that stuff, the laundry and kitchen, in a DVC room, but those points are much more money. But to people who are going to stay here a week or want to be in these dream resorts, well, this works out just perfect. Even if you just wanted 1 or 2 nights, there are people who only have 20, 30 points left over. They're not doing anything with them. They'll put them up to rent and be more than happy to rent them to you. And you'll get the benefit. They'll get the benefit. They didn't waste points that went unused. Works out perfect. So look into renting points. There, you can do it privately, but I would recommend doing it through a broker. There are a couple of brokers out there. They have ironclad contracts, a good reputation, a lot of availability. So if it was your dream to stay at the Polynesian or the Wilderness Lodge for a night or two, you can rent those points. Or, you know, even if you were staying at a villa and it was always your dream to stay on Disney property, just do it for a night or two. You don't have to do it for the whole trip. Pay for both. You know, it's your vacation if you can do that. Maybe you can't, of course. But that is the little secret to DVC that nobody talks enough about, is being able to rent the points. So, again, look into that, and I would suggest it. From Dixieland Farm, this is Chris. Take care, everybody.